Wednesday out there, people. Thank you so much for tuning in. You are watching Feel the Music Live. We are coming to you live from the Onset VFW in beautiful Onset, Massachusetts. We have been camped out here just about every Wednesday since November 2nd. This is season 2, and you are tuned into the last show of our second season of Feel the Music, and it's a bittersweet night for us here. Me and the crew, we've been, well, those guys work really hard on the other side of the camera. I want to give it up real quick for Jeremy and Steve and Bruce for putting this whole thing together. We've got 3 cameras set up in this room, as we do every week. We've got a soundboard, we've got a big old truck outside, making this whole entire free live music thing happen. And it's been quite an endeavor, and it's been really cool to be a part of. So we have one last musical guest this evening. His name is Higgins. And he's going to play us, judging by the set list, and I don't normally like to look at the set list because I love surprises, but it's a tasty little mix of cover songs, and he might actually slip in an original song in there. But he's got a band called Real Scar Tissue, and they are a Red Hot Chili Peppers tribute band. And he may play some of those for you. But we're going to do a little chit-chat just after a song here, so please give it up for Higgins.
How long will I slide, separate my side? I don't believe it's fair. Slit my throat, it's all I ever heard your voice through a photograph. Brought it up and brought up the past. You know you can never go back. I gotta take it on the other side. Centuries of what it meant to me, a cemetery where I bury the sea. Stranger things have never changed my mind. I gotta take it on the other side. Take it on the other side. Take it on. Take it on. How long will I slide, separate my side? I don't believe it's fair. Slit my throat, it's all I ever pour my life into a paper cup. Ashes full and I'm spilling my guts. She wants to know, am I still a slut? I gotta take it on the other side. Scarlet started and she's in my bed, a candidate for a soulmate blend. Push a tree and I pull the thread. I'm gonna take it on the other side. Take it on the other side. Take it on. Take it on. How long will I slide, separate my side? I don't believe it's fair. Slit my throat, it's all I ever. Turn me on, take me for a hard ride. Burn me out, leave me on the other side. I yell and tell her that it's not my friend. I tear it down, and then it's born again. How long will I slide, separate my side?
have to appreciate the sound of a 12-string guitar. Not enough people play the 12-string.
Got it when I was 18 years old.
Nice.
A long time ago.
Nice, and it's in really good shape still. That's great. Fantastic. Well, thank you so much, Eric Higgins, for coming on our show this evening.
It is my pleasure.
Thank you.
Glad to be here.
All the way from Taunton, so far away, but so close. You know, we get people from all over the place on our show, and a lot of them have come from Providence and that area, so it's nice to have a local guy.
It's always good to get to the Cape.
Yeah, absolutely. Or the near Cape,
Well,
almost
near,
Cape.
Well, when you're from Taunton, this is the Cape.
Absolutely. But if you're from Falmouth, this is not the Cape.
This is not the Cape.
For all those purists on the other side of the bridge, on the sandbar, as it's affectionately
If
known.
there's sand and salt water, it's the Cape.
Yeah, definitely.
Unless you're in
Definitely.
Rhode Island, but that doesn't count.
Right, exactly. So anyways, thanks for coming.
Thanks.
So you've got a Red Hot Chili Peppers tribute band.
Yes.
And how long have you had that going on?
It's been about 2 years. It's gone through some changes. I mean, it's
Right.
actually called Scar Tissue,
Right.
but because of some changes with some former members, I'm now on Facebook. It's Real Scar Tissue.
Right.
Because I'm still playing out and doing it, and it's kind of like we're looking for a guitar player still. We've had a bunch. It's kind of like Spinal Tap, where they just keep exploding and spontaneously combusting, and we're just trying to find the right one. And so we've been doing a lot of auditions, and
That's cool.
in the meantime, I'm still able to play and do this stuff.
Good, good. So you do an acoustic thing as well. You do something on Wednesday nights. You want to talk a little
Yeah,
bit
it's
about that?
at Casey O'Connor's in Mansfield, downtown Mansfield. I do, well, I'll play all night, but it's also what I call the acoustic open mic karaoke all-star jam kind of thing.
Nice.
And it just incorporates everything. I got like over 200 songs that I play, and
Cool.
I've got lyrics for anyone to sing it. They can come up, play guitar, play tambourine, cowbell, whatever they want, shake their car keys, as long as they're up kind of doing something. And if they want to have me join them, I will, but there's always extra guitars and stuff for people to play, and
Nice.
it becomes a lot of fun.
Nice. So that's at Casey O'Connor's, you said?
Yes, Casey
In Mansfield,
yes.
Mass. And you can do that on Wednesday nights. What time do you start that?
About 7 o'clock.
Oh,
It's
cool.
like 7 to 10ish,
Cool.
depending on what time I finally get set up. So.
Nice. Nice. So in your spare time, you teach guitar as well?
Yes, I teach guitar to kids out of my house. Well, adults do if they want to. I have some adults.
Yeah.
Um,
I bet kids are easier to teach.
well, yeah, 'cause they've got a great attention span. That's what it is. It's all about they're just so
Oh, they're
focused.
sponges. They just
They just want to learn. Well, I do it because I want kids to be in the music. You know,
Absolutely.
music is so cut in schools and stuff, and just the opportunity to get the kids introduced to it. I mean, not
Yes.
many kids do. And I only charge $10 a half hour. You know, a lot of the stores are like almost triple that.
That's awesome, yeah.
But the idea behind that is I want parents to feel like I can afford to try this. You go to a store, you're buying a guitar, you're buying lessons, and you're spending $30 a lesson, and you're buying an expensive guitar. There's only a 3-month cutoff, you know, that the parents are gonna say, all right, enough, you stink,
Right.
you're no good at this or whatever. With me, maybe they're gonna give it a little more time, and it gives the kid a chance to grasp it and get hooked on it. And then they see like, hey, wow, this is really working, and it's good for them. And it's great for kids, you know, going to school, learning an instrument. It's just fantastic for everything.
Good for the brain.
And for the boys, hey, it's gonna get them the chicks. And that's
Absolutely.
I know you're only 7, but
That's great. That's great. Yeah,
but
that's
it's
what
been a lot of
all
fun. And I got like
Nice.
around 15, 20 students.
Good for
It's,
you. That's great.
It's neat to see when they can actually soak it up like a sponge and they get into it. That's a lot of fun.
Absolutely. Do your kids play music?
My 12-year-old plays drums and sings,
Nice.
and my 10-year-old she takes piano lessons.
Ooh.
She's got a couple guitars. She figured out Lean on Me on the piano once, and just figured it out.
Nice.
It's just so it's neat. And my daughter that plays drums, she does stuff that I don't know how she does it. I can keep a beat, and then I see what she's doing, and it's kind of gross. Like I don't know where that came from. Drums, no. Drums, no.
Wow.
But she's awesome at it.
Yeah, that's cool.
So it's neat to see.
Cool. Nice.
And she had a band called the Burning Spoons. You can find that on YouTube when she was in like. She's gonna be horrified that I just told that. But it's on YouTube. I mean, proud daddy.
You put it out there. What are you gonna do? You can't take it back.
Yeah. And she was in 4th grade, so
Nice.
I was
Oh,
proud.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. That's kind of what started the guitar lessons too. I was
Right.
teaching the kids how to play, and
Right.
the 3 guitar players, and it became lessons.
Cool.
So
Cool.
keeping the music going.
Nice. So, do you have any gigs you want to talk about?
Like,
I know we talked about that a little bit. About
right now I got the Wednesday things
door,
going
yeah.
on. I got some BDCs that are going to be scheduling me in June, I believe.
That's always good. BBC's good.
Got a couple connections into Boston and some other places that are, you know, they're interested and they want to do something with it. It's just a matter of settling on times because, you know, schedules and stuff. But it's on its way. It's on its way.
Cool. Cool. Is there, so we can find you on Facebook for sure. Real Scar Tissue if you want to check it out.
Real Scar Tissue. There's for my acoustic stuff, you can look up Eric Higgins Acoustic. It's on Facebook and YouTube.
Cool.
So you can see some videos and stuff and some incredible technological videos of a camera.
Nice.
You know,
yeah, you gotta love that.
Yeah.
My best friend shot this at our last gig.
And
it's
you know,
Yay.
I did a few in my basement. I just turned it on, and you can see me walking because I just turned it on. But you know, it's just the idea to get some songs out there. That's some venues or some people that might want to check it out. They can see what I do. And,
Definitely.
I don't claim to be the best, but you know, I claim to at least give you a good time.
Absolutely.
I'll entertain.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Why don't you do that?
All right, I will.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, and kids of all ages, Eric Higgins. Thank you.
Dark in the city, night is wild. Steam in the subway, earth is a fire. Do, 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 do. Woman, you want me, give me a sign. Catch me breathing even closer behind. Do, 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 do. Touching the ground, I'm on the hunt, I'm after you. I smell like a sound, lost in a crowd, and I'm hungry like the wolf. Straddle the line, discord and rhyme. I'm on a hunt, I'm after you. Mouth is alive, juice is like wine, and I'm hungry like the wolf. Stuck in the forest, too close to hide. I'll be a party by the moonlight side. Do, 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 do. Hot blood drumming on your skin, it's so tight. You feel my heat, I'm just a moment behind. Do, 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 do. Touching the ground, I'm on a hunt, I'm after you. I smell like a sound, lost in a crowd, and I'm hungry like the wolf. Straddle the line, discord and rhyme. I'm on a hunt, I'm after you. Mouth is alive, juice is like wine, and I'm hungry like the wolf. Like a wolf, hungry like a wolf, hungry like a wolf. Touching the ground, I'm on the hunt, I'm after you. I smell like a sound, lost in a crowd, and I'm hungry like the wolf. Straddle the line, discord and rhyme. I'm on the hunt, I'm after you. Mouth is alive, juice is like wine, and I'm hungry like the wolf. Touching the ground, I'm hunting the ground, and I'm like it's after you. I smell like a sound, lost in a crowd, and I'm hungry like the wolf. Right, so most of the people that are watching right now aren't really watching because they're watching a Bruins game. So most likely you're watching this on Saturday, and what you just missed live is just going to be embarrassing. You missed like the best time ever just happened live. So happy Saturday, and you missed it on Wednesday. That's all I got to say. Now, I went and saw this band back in '89. I was not a fan really. I was kind of neutral, and I went kind of as I didn't care if I went or not, and it ended up being one of the best concerts I've ever seen.
but they're no longer doing it. So here it is.
Driving that train high on cocaine. Yes, it Jones, you better watch your speed. Trouble ahead, trouble behind. And you know that notion just crossed my mind. This old engine makes it on time, leaves Central Station at 8:45. It's River Junction, 72, 9:45, you know it's driving again. Driving that train high on cocaine. Casey Jones, you better watch your speed. Trouble ahead, trouble behind. And you know that notion just crossed my mind. Trouble ahead, it's the lady in red. Take my advice, you'd be better off dead. Switchman sleeping in 102 is on the wrong track and heading for you. Driving that train high on cocaine. Casey Jones, you better watch your speed. Trouble ahead, trouble behind. And you know that notion just crossed my mind. Trouble with you is the trouble with me. Got two good eyes but still don't see. Come round the bend, you know it's the end. The fireman screams and the engine just gleams. Driving that train high on cocaine. Casey Jones, you better watch your speed. Trouble ahead, trouble behind. And you know that notion just crossed my mind. And you know that notion just crossed my mind. And you know that notion just crossed my mind.
Alright, so I'm going to do something that you can hear I have a fairly deep voice. So I'm going to do something that I shouldn't do. It's like a challenge is what I guess you could call it. Some people would say that was just wrong. Some people would say, hey, way to give some respect to a living actually a dead legend. Former living legend would be, you don't call him dead legend, it's former living legend would be better, I guess, because, yeah. Dead just sounds wrong. So, yeah, all right, yeah, we get it, okay. Well, here I go. Here goes nothing, or hopefully it's something, but I'm going to say here goes nothing.
She was more like a beauty queen from a movie scene. I said, don't mind, but what do you mean? I am the one who'll dance on the floor in the round. I am the one who'll dance on the floor in the round. She told me her name was Billie Jean, and she caused the scene, and every head turned and eyes of dream. Being the one who'll dance on the floor in the round. My song is right, Billie danced on the floor around. People always told me, be careful what you do. Don't go around breaking young girls' hearts. Mother always told me, be careful what you love. Be careful what you do, before the lies become the truth. Hey, hey, Billie Jean is not my love. She's just a girl who claims that I am the one. It is not my son. She says I am the one. The kid is not my son. 40 days and for 40 nights, law's on her side. But who can stand when she's in the bed, her schemes and plans? 'Cause I dance on the floor in the round. So take my strong advice, just remember to always think twice. She told my baby we'd dance for 3, and she looked at me. She showed a photo of a baby crying, his eyes looked like mine. 'Cause I danced on the floor in the round. Now people always told me, be careful what you do. Don't go around breaking young girls' hearts. You can remind me, the smell of sweet perfume. This happened much too soon. She called me to her room. Hey, hey, Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl who claims that I am the one. The kid is not my son. She says I am the one, but the kid is not my son. Billie Jean is not my love. 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 See, I have no right to sing that.
That was awesome.
Thank you. That's one, when I heard that song at first and he had such a high voice, I never really assumed that this kid was his. I just never did. Don't worry, Michael, we are not assuming anything. No accusations here. Now this is an old song and a new song. How is that possible? Because it's a remake. But where can my baby be? The Lord took her away from me. She's gone to heaven, so I've got to be good, so I can see my baby when I leave this world. We were out on a date in my daddy's car. Hadn't driven very far. There in the road, straight ahead, the car was stalled. The engine was dead, I couldn't stop, so I swerved to the right. I'll never forget the sound that night. The screaming tires, busting glass, the painful scream that I heard last. Oh, where can my baby be? The Lord took her away from me. She's gone to heaven, so I've got to be good, so I can see my baby when I leave this world. When I woke up, the rain was falling down. There were people standing all around. Something warm flowing through my eyes. But somehow I found my baby that night. I lifted her head, she looked at me and said, hold me, darling, just a little while. I held her close, I kissed her our last kiss. I found the love that I knew I had missed. Well, now she's gone, even though I hold her tight. I lost the love of my life that night. Oh, where can my baby be? The Lord took her away from me. She's gone to heaven, so I've got to be good, so I can see my baby when I leave this world. That's got to be the most depressing love song. It's so dark and like, oh, that's my favorite song. Are you kidding me? It's about the girl got killed. It's just horrible. Man. But
you don't think of like that coming out in the 50s and 60s.
No.
It's just so graphic. You got like, you know, well, a song we might be doing later, you know, just happy, cheery stuff. But this is my favorite song called Tuning. Oh, thank you very much. I've been playing it for a long time. And I set that guitar, the 12-string I got when I was 18. That was a long time ago. So the whole tuning thing's been going on for a long time. Now, I'm going to do a song, well, I did Michael Jackson, but I'm going to do another song by a girl singing. Not that he was a girl, but, you know, he had the high voice, and this is possibly another one I shouldn't do, but this is one of my favorite ones to play.
Here comes the rain again, falling on my head like a memory, falling on my head like a new emotion. I wanna talk in the open wind, I wanna talk like lovers do, I want to dive in your ocean. Is it raining with you? So baby, talk to me like lovers do. Walk with me like lovers do. Talk to me like lovers do. Here comes the rain again, raining in my head like a tragedy, tearing me apart like a new emotion. I want to breathe in the open wind, I want to kiss like lovers do, I want to dive in your ocean. Is it raining with you? So baby, talk to me like lovers do. Walk with me like lovers do. Talk to me like lovers do. Here comes the rain again, falling on my head like a memory, falling on my head like a new emotion. I wanna walk in the open wind, I wanna talk like lovers do, I want to dive in the ocean. Is it raining with you? So baby, talk to me like lovers do. Walk with me like lovers do. Talk to me like lovers do.
Thank you very much. A little Eurythmics. Need a sip?
Hey, do you take requests?
Do I take requests? Well, stop playing? No, I don't.
I know it's so odd. It's kind of out of character for the show, but, you know.
What do you want?
I don't know. Neil Young? You know any Neil Young?
Do I know Neil Young? I do. Not personally, but I do.
I wish I did.
Now, see, my one problem that I have, if you could do me a favor, grab right over here. I'll definitely do it. Heart of Gold? Yeah. All right. In that, see, back in my early days, I got rid of a lot of brain cells. Just a lot of forgetting, a lot of war. Nope, in the bag, the red bag right there. Yeah. There's a blue folder, binder. So I have a lot of lyrics here, because even like my originals, I can't remember what I wrote. So. Right, look at that. My lovely assistant cat. So. Yeah, Heart of Gold. Oh, that's why he wants Heart of Gold. I see. See, what you people don't know that are out there in La La Land, you don't know what's being said around here. It's Heart of Gold. It should be right here. No, I have it, but, oh, I know. It's in the other binder. See this? Of course. Live, yeah, of course. The soft one. Yeah, that's it. That's it. I know it's in there. And I apologize for
this is impromptu.
This screeching halt here,
let's
but
not sweat it here.
I'll kind of glance through. Now, I just wish please understand.
See, we're very accommodating on this show.
This is very accommodating. This is fantastic.
This is fun.
Well, I know you'll appreciate it. That's why I'll do it.
Absolutely.
But I just say it's kind of boring to watch on television, I'm sure. But you know, they're watching the Bruins game anyways, so it's not like it really matters right now. It'll matter Saturday. Well, I forgot to DVR it.
It's okay. 10 o'clock Saturday night.
Yes, 10 o'clock Saturday night.
Yep.
So, all right.
I've been a miner for a heart of gold. It's these expressions I never give that keep me searching for a heart of gold. And I'm getting old. Keep me searching for a heart of gold. And I'm getting old. Hollywood, I've been to Redwood, I've crossed the ocean for a heart of gold. I've been in my mind in such a fine line that keeps me searching for a heart of gold. And I'm getting old. Keep me searching for a heart of gold. And I'm getting old. Searching for a heart of gold. You keep me searching and I'm getting old. You keep me searching for a heart of gold. I've been a miner for a heart of gold.
That's going on by request. Thank you. You know "Blowing in the Wind" by Bob Dylan?
Yep.
I went to see Social Distortion. They were opening for Neil Young, and
nice.
I was a casual fan.
It's an odd mix.
It was, and Sonic Youth, which
Wow.
I'm not a fan of Sonic Youth. And I've seen them like 5 times by accident. But Neil Young did the best version of "Blowing in the Wind" I've ever heard, and nothing ever compares to it. And I always think of that when I hear that song.
I would marry Neil Young. I love him.
I wouldn't marry him. That'd be odd.
You're already married.
It is Massachusetts, but that's not my thing. No, my wife's at home. I'm happy with her. So I'm gonna do a little U2. I played with a U2 tribute band once. We opened up for him, and the singer, he was, I guess he had a little bit of an ego. And I said, "Hey, you're a boner." And he just looked at me, and that set the tone. I was just joking. Set the tone, and then I went home because it was in my hometown. And I wrote on my white t-shirt, I wrote "You Too," and on the back I wrote "Me Too," and that just pissed him off even more. Like, come on, guy, just have a little fun. Then my bass player fell while playing and sat on their fire extinguisher, and it discharged all over their stuff, and they couldn't use it for their special effect. And it was an accident, but you know, we never played with them again. But funny U2 song story. So.
Is it getting better? Or do you feel the same? Will it make it easier on you now? You got someone to blame. You say one love, one life. It's one need tonight. It's one love, we get to share it. Leaves you, baby, if you don't care for it. Did I disappoint you? Leave a bad taste in your mouth? You act like you never had love. You want me to go without? Well, it's too late tonight. Drag the past out into the light. One, but we're not the same. We get to carry each other, carry each other. One. Have you come here for forgiveness? Have you come to raise the dead? Have you come here to play Jesus to the lepers in your head? Did I ask too much? More than a lot? You gave me nothing, now it's all I got. One, but we're not the same. Well, we hurt each other, then we do it again. You say love is a temple, love the higher law. Love is a temple, love the higher law. You asked me to enter, then you make me crawl, and I can't be holding on to what you got. When all you got is hurt. One love, one blood, one life. You got to do what you should. One life with each other, carry each other, carry each other. One, one. Ooh, oh, baby, baby, baby. Thank you very much. Thank you. Like I was, they said earlier, I'm in a Chili Peppers tribute. It's the real scar tissue, but it's the only Chili Peppers tribute in New England, which is amazing to me that there's not others. I mean, I live in Taunton, and there's 3 AC/DC tributes in one town. There's only one Chili Pepper in the entire New England area. Normally, I just sing in that and run around and act like an idiot and stuff and portray Anthony Kiedis, but I've learned a couple songs, and this is one of them. Psychic spies are trying to steal your mind's elation. Little girls from Sweden dream of silver screen quotations. And if you want these kind of dreams, it's Californication. It's the edge of the world in all Western civilization. The sun may rise in the east, at least it's settled in a fine location. It's understood that Hollywood sells Californication. They are searching very well to break the spell of aging. Celebrity skin, is this your chin or is that war you're waging? spawn unicorn. I call soft porn. Dream of Californication. Dream of Californication. Marry me, girl, be the ferry to my world, be my very own constellation. Teenage bride with a baby inside, getting high on information. Buy me a star in the boulevard, it's Californication. Space may be the final frontier, but it's made in a Hollywood basement. Cobain, can you hear the spheres getting songs off station to station? All the runs not far away, it's Californication. Born and raised by those who praise control of population. Everybody's been there, and I don't mean on vacation. The spawn unicorn, I call soft porn. Dream of Californication. Dream of Californication. Dream of Californication. Dream of Californication. Destruction leads to a very rough road, but it also breeds creation. Earthquakes are to a girl's guitar, that's just another good vibration. Tidal waves couldn't save the world from Californication. They are surging very well to break the spell of aging. Sicker than the rest, there is no test, but this is what you're craving. The spawn unicorn, I call soft porn. Dream of Californication. Dream of Californication. Dream of Californication. Dream of Californication.
Thank you.
Definitely channeling some Anthony Kiedis there. I definitely can hear it in your voice a little bit.
There's the voice too. When I'm just holding a microphone and this thing isn't restraining me, I've always performed like him, running around, jumping.
Well, he is just
I'm
like
spaz.
a boundless, like wellspring of energy.
Now because I'm portraying him, I have to go to the gym.
Yeah, he's cut.
He's cut, and I'm not, and I know that, but I have to, like, I saw the video of the first gig we did, third song in, I'm like leaning, trying to I hadn't done it in a long time, so yeah, I gotta run and stay in shape and eat right and all that stupid stuff.
It's good for your lungs too, for singing.
Yeah, that's why I do it.
Get that cardio.
If I'm gonna run around and beat him, I've got to be able to sing too.
Absolutely. So when you're in your full band, Real Scar Tissue, are you playing as well? Or are you just
I'm just
singing?
Just singing.
Cool. It requires a lot of energy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And John Frusciante's guitar work, I simplify it for what I do. His guitar work is insane. Everyone thinks Flea and Flea and Kiedis are the two that you're watching them in. John Frusciante is sickening. Yeah. And it's fun watching these guitar players that keep auditioning. They think, I can do this, and then, oh my God, I can't, and they have a hard time with it. So it's neat to see who can kind of fly through the cracks and get through it. So.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited for you. That's going to be a neat process to see. You must have a lot of people that are coming to you for auditions. There's
been some. I did some advertising on Craigslist and band mix and stuff, and there's been a few that come down. Yeah, you get some, and then you get the ones that I could do it, and then they never call back. That sort of thing. I love Chili Peppers, great, but you can't play it.
Well,
we kind of need someone that can play it.
Right. Hey, so we're just putting that out there. They're auditioning guitar players for Real Scar Tissue. If anybody out there thinks they have the chops to do it.
Real Scar Tissue on Facebook.
Yep, on Facebook, or Eric Higgins.
Or Eric Higgins Acoustic. Message me.
Fabulous. And one more plug for your acoustic thing on Wednesdays at Casey O'Connor's in Mansfield Center.
Yes.
So that's every Wednesday beginning at 7.
Yes.
It's kind of like a, what is it again?
It's the acoustic open mic karaoke all-star jam kind of thing.
Nice. So you can actually get up and jam. You can shake a tambourine. You can sing. You can play with or without Eric.
You can
open
do backups, whatever you want to do, and pick whatever song you want to do too. You saw I had all them binders, so
I'm gonna have Wednesday nights off here. Starting next week.
Yeah, now that you're unemployed on Wednesday nights next week.
Well, only for a little while.
Yeah.
You know, for those of you out there that are watching our show, we so do appreciate it so much. We've been at this since November 2nd. It's our 2nd season. We've been calling this show Feel the Music. And this show would not happen without the hard work of our friend Bruce Gannon, who's actually outside in the truck running the cameras and everything. You're going to really love the mix. It's very cool.
My goofy faces.
It'll be a step up from, you know, your friend's video phone or whatever. It's going to be great. You're going to love it.
Me pressing the button.
Absolutely. So, you know, we've had a lot of fun putting this show together. And of course, you know, without the help of Steve and Jeremy here behind the camera, the show would never happen. WCTV has played a big part in it because this is, well, most of it, I would say, is their equipment. Steve Ruiz, he does use some of his own equipment to make the sound happen. And my heartfelt gratitude to you guys for putting this whole thing together. It's been quite a ride, and we've had such an amazing, you know, we've run the whole gamut of all types of musicians that we've had on the show, and it's just music is awesome.
Yeah.
Music is the glue. Music is holding me together right now. I know that for sure, and I know that it just has this amazing effect of bringing people together from all walks of life. And your set list is like all over the place. I'm loving it.
Well, I listen to everything, and I know I'm playing for people that listen to everything, so I want to. But I want to please me mostly.
Absolutely.
You got to be able to enjoy what you're doing and have a passion.
You're pouring it out. It's awesome.
There's some other songs that I shouldn't be singing that I do. I'll do a lounge version of Ozzy Osbourne and Metallica.
That's awesome. Well, that's the beauty of it. Is like people aren't expecting that.
No.
You know, and you just like you sideswipe them with the song like Billie Jean, and they're like, wow, you know, that's pretty awesome. And or they've never heard it in that way.
Yeah.
And you can finally like hear the song and appreciate it.
Well, I like the reaction that they get, because I'll be doing crazy trains. People kind of look at you like, that sounds kind of like something. And then when you say, crazy, and wait, that, and then you did.
It takes them a second.
You all of a sudden get the.
Yeah.
That look. Oh my God, it's not. That's like the coolest thing. And
that's
I do
fantastic.
Creeping Death by Metallica is the best, because there's those metalheads that see an acoustic guitar and they'll play Metallica, so I'll play that, and they're just.
Takes them a minute.
I thought you were playing Metallica, and then I do Creeping Death. I'm like, oh my God.
That's great.
Yeah.
I'd love to hear that. I'm a big fan.
Yeah, I am too. The old stuff. The old stuff's fantastic.
That is fantastic. So yeah, I've really enjoyed your set list. It really shows what your influences are too. I mean, it's so hard not to be influenced by so many different kinds of music. I mean, You're a sponge, you know.
I can't, and I can't do classical, so there's a couple, you know, but I wouldn't even know the names of the classical songs that I like.
Right.
That's my problem. But if I could play it, I would. Definitely.
Very cool, very cool. So we've had a great time having you on the show.
Well, thank you very much. This has been great.
We've got time, I think, for 1 or 2 more songs. What do you think? 3?
3?
2?
2, 3, 2?
2. Let's go with 2. Let's go with 2. Well, we could give 2 for, you know, the folks that are watching online and watching at home on their TVs, but maybe we could give you out here in the live studio audience a 3rd song, perhaps, because we do have a live studio audience. Give it up for yourselves out there, live studio audience.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for coming out to appreciate the show. And for you out there watching TV or watching online, you can watch the show again in case you missed any of it. We do rebroadcast the show on Saturday night at 10 o'clock on your local channel, 9 or 30 in Wareham, or online at warehamtv.org, so you can spread the word. Excellent. You out there can spread the word. This is our last show of the season. I'm getting a little emotional. I was getting a little emotional earlier about it, but it's a lot of work to put this kind of thing together. I mean, I don't really do much of anything. I just kind of stand up here and talk for a minute or 2. It's really not a big deal. But on the other side of the camera, there's a lot that goes into something like this, and couldn't do it without you guys. So thanks, Jeremy and Steve and Bruce, for making this whole thing happen. And thank you to WCTV, and of course to the Onset VFW for letting us do this every week. They don't charge us a penny to come here and camp out and set up cameras and all these lights and, you know, have people come and play, and it's just been an amazing experience. So, you know, we do have a website. It's called feelthemusic.us, and if you miss us so much that you have to watch a show, we have an archive of all of our previous shows up there on feelthemusic.us. And I think Bruce is actually taking applications for next year's season. If there's any bands out there that are interested in getting on a show. Is he laughing at me back there?
He is.
Oh boy. Yeah, I know. Well, find us on Facebook, find us online, check out our shows, check out all the musicians, and please, by all means, support your local musicians wherever it may be local to you. It's really a vital part of our community. Hey, and you know, it may be over for Wednesday night tonight, but in just a few short months, coming up July 4th, I run our sister project just down the street. We have an outdoor free live music series called the Onset Summer of Love. It's in its 5th year this year, and it's a project that I run with the help of my friend Michaela McCain. And we bring you free live music every Wednesday. It's a different group every Wednesday. I've got a great lineup this year. Again, of course, I'm still not done with the schedule because, you know, these things take time. But that's going to happen July 4th through August 22nd, right at the band shell right there in Onset. And WCTV will be there, of course, to broadcast the shows live, not only online at warehamtv.org, but on TV as well on our local channels 9 or 30. So we're working together. This is a great little community that we have here in Wareham. And we seem to have a lot of music going on. And it's a cool thing to be a part of. So I don't know what else to say, except, hey, play us a couple more songs, would you?
I will. Thank you.
Give it up for Eric Higgins, please.
Do you want to hear something from the 50s or from the 80s? 80s. 80s, all right.
Moving forward, using all my breath. Making love to you was never second best. I saw the world thrashing all around your face. Never really knowing was always next place. I'll stop the world and melt with you. I'll stop the world. You've seen the difference and it's getting better all the time. There's nothing you and I won't do. I'll stop the world. I'll stop the world and melt with you. Dream of better lives, the kind which never hate. Dropped in the state of imaginary grace. I made a pilgrimage to save this human race. Never comprehended a race that long gone by. I'll stop the world and melt with you. I'll stop the world. You've seen the difference and it's getting better all the time. There's nothing you and I won't do. I'll stop the world. I'll stop the world and melt with you. The future's open wide. I'll stop the world and melt with you. I'll stop the world. You've seen the difference and it's getting better all the time. There's nothing you and I won't do. I'll stop the world. I'll stop the world and melt with you. open wide. I'll stop the world and melt with you. I'll stop the world. You've seen the difference and it's getting better all the time. There's nothing you and I won't do. But I'll stop the world. I'll stop the world and melt with you. I'll stop the world and melt with you. You've seen the difference and getting better all the time. There's nothing you and I won't do. I'll stop the world, I'll stop the world and melt with you.
It's really sad when songs are now used for commercials. And that is definitely. And just so everyone knows, I'm rooting for the Bruins here.
The score was 1-0 Capitals.
No, 1-0 Capitals. La 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 la.
Middle of the second.
So I'm growing this beard here. It's the Bruins playoff beard, and I hate it. And my family thinks I look homeless. And one of my students called me a hobo today. So as much I want them to win, but yeah, it's price for the beard. I wouldn't mind seeing the beard go away. Just doing my thing though.
All they have to do is win.
Yeah, if they win, then I still got the thing. By May, you might really be able to tell that I'm growing a beard because it takes me a long time. I save money on razors and shaving cream though, so that's good. You know. Yeah, it's not a bad thing. All right, so here's another song that this sells phones now, which is really, really sad.
When I'm a-walking, I strut myself, I am so strung out. I'm high as a kite, I just might stop to check you out. Let me go on, like a blister in the sun. Let me go on, big hands, I know you're the one. Body beats, I stand my sheets, I don't even know why. My girlfriend, she's at the end, she is starting to cry. Let me go on, like a blister in the sun. Let me go on, big hands, I know you're the one. Strut my stuff, I am so strung out. I'm high as a kite, I just might stop to check you out. Body and beats, I stain my sheets, I don't even know why. My girlfriend, she's at the end, she is starting to cry. When I'm walking, I strut my stuff, I am so strung out. I'm high as a kite, I just might stop to check you out. Let me go on, like a blister in the sun. Let me go on, big hands, I know you're the one. Tequila!
Thank you very much. I think if you don't mind, I'm going to try to do an original song. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Or it's going to sound horrible. That's where it can go horribly wrong.
It's been said I changed by the day. I never wanted to be this way, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I say one thing when I feel something else. I'm sick of soul searching, sick of myself, just like a frog in a blender. I am confused, but don't worry about me none. I'll be just fine. We're just having fun, just wasting time. People label me a schizo case. I'm better than leftovers on broken plates. I'm all locked up, they threw away the key. But I guess I'm lucky, so I should smile to have lived this long and healthy all the while. Life's a prison, but the gun is you can't always say, oh no. But don't worry about me none. I'll be just fine. We're just having fun, just wasting time. People label me a schizo case. I'm better than leftovers on broken plates. I'm all locked up, they threw away the key. I say one thing when I mean something else. I'm sick of soul searching, sick of myself, just like that frog in a blender. I'm still confused, oh no. But don't worry about me none. I'll be just fine. We're just having fun, just wasting time. But don't worry about me none. I'll be just fine. We're just having fun, just wasting time. My name's Higgins. Thank you very much.